Now the 1-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 3 full, and the Angels are out on top now 2-0. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming from Wilson. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, and Adrian is hit into a double play. Howie Kendrick will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Scott Van Slyke will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Albert Pujols will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Albert
First pitch on the way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
In there, strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. C.J. Cron will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Eric Ibar will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now the first pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Scott Van Slyke will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Scott Van Slyke.
First pitch coming. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Now here's the pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall. And they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He's set, now the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
From the stretch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits, now the pitch. 1-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Runner at second here with one man out. The 1-1 home. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike three, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 1-2 with one away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now, this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next two guys. So now they're going to need a little two-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Here's J-roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 coming to Rollins. On the ground towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Chris Iannetta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
This one's been everything we'd hoped for. Two of the best left-handed starters in the business, and they've matched each other pretty much pitch for pitch so far.
Josh Rutledge will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch now. That's wide. 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those two home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here's the 2-0. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that he basically